be inviting the last founder for the day, and I'd like to invite the founder of Magenta Bi on stage. Thank you.
Sometimes you understand the impact of the phrase when you go through it. So last but not the least, suna to tha, but I am experientially realizing today, last but not the least. Anyway, this is how the startup journey is. So you are thrown at the situation from where you need to survive and grow. Anyways, thank you. I'm Vikas Mundra, founder and CEO of Magenta. So Magenta is a SaaS platform for non-tech SMEs. It is like imagine if you are having a website business and you are not using Google Analytics. So similarly, if you are using the ERPs like Tally or SAP, whatever ERP you are using, and not using the analytics. So Magenta is providing the ready analytics for the SMEs. So I completed my CA in 2001 and then joined hand with the iBall. I was working partner and part of the core team at iBall from inception to 1,000 crore plus journey. And during my journey, I realized that in spite of using SAP, we were struggling with the data. So Vikalp joined in 2008, and for 11 years, we did a lot of working on the Excel sheets, and then we realized there's a real pain point from SMEs to enterprises. Based on that understanding, we started building our own BI. Along with us is also now Mr. Pankaj Gela, who is an ex-Tally RSM. He is heading the sales channel. So this is how the typical Excel sheets everyone of you doing the business must have seen. Compiling, preparing, consolidating the reports, or using pivot table, VLOOKUP, or pivot tables. And this is what we do. Through the ERP, we connect the data. So there's a ready integration, there's an automation, no manual work. And then this is how the product looks like. So there are ready dashboards, which you can explore based on your own requirement. You can assign the roles and write to your team. And the analytics are available at your fingertips, not only on the web app, but also on the Android and the iOS. So what are the struggles of the SMEs? Sales, purchase, inventory, payment, these are the major struggles. So what we have seen is, so imagine if you have more than 200 customers and more than a few hundred items. So every time what happens is someone is preparing the reports, you are asking ki salesperson ki outstanding dena, you want the gap in the inventory or the performance target versus achievement. And there's always a struggle to prepare and then look into the detail. So what we did is, as I mentioned, the ready integration, and then the impact of this problem is there's a loss of opportunities, then the payment turnaround, the inventory turnaround, everything is now, these are the pain points of every SME. So we are covering all these pain points through our product. So this was always the problem, but what has changed now after the GST introduction? Everyone is know that we are digitized, and now everything is on black and white, and most of the SMEs are organized post GST. And also there are changes in the adoption in terms of acceptance of the SaaS products and the acceptance of the cloud products. So if you look at the data, there are more than 6 crore SMEs in India, but out of that only 1.25 SMEs are registered in the GST, and 30 lakhs SMEs are using a proper accounting software. So major 80% market is covered by Tally, Busy, and Mark, and ERP like that. Tally is undisputed leader, as everyone of us know. And this market is growing 10%, more than 10% every year. Now, what happens in the ERP? ERP are not designed to provide the analytics. It is for the data handling and the process handling. And this is where our roles comes into the picture. Now, there's a manual effort to extract the data, and then the data are in silos. There is no interconnectivity of the data. And then this is obviously prone to error, as it is not automated. And if you look at the market, not only in India, globally also, as we are ERP agnostic, we have integrated with more than 10 ERPs till now. So we can reach out to every country. Already we have started working not only in India, but also internationally. So as I mentioned, the major pain points and the major benefits which we are offering to the SMEs, there's an increase in sales after using our product. There's a reduction in inventory cost, and the payment is collected faster. These are the major advantages. And what are the key benefits? If you look at no tech team required. So if you look at any BI solution, you need a business analyst in the office who publish and prepare the reports. Here it is, there is no tech team required. Everyone can start using the product immediately. So the implementation has been done within few hours instead of few months. And there are ready insights and the micro tools which you have built, particularly for the Indian SMEs. We understand that data is sometimes not very organized. So there are micro tools which help them to immediately organize the data. So we are focusing on the ROI. If you look at the analytics particularly, so to give an example, imagine you are selling printer and cartridge and you want to know who are the customers who are taking the printer but not the cartridge, who are the customers who are taking bread but not the butter. So every industry has a combo product. You always want to look at the list of the customers who are using not the Y product. So this is what we give such type of information readily available on our platform. So currently we are serving 175 customers with 50 lakhs in ARR. We have already covered more than 10 industries, and 4 of our paying customers have invested along with the CIEIM and Ahmedabad in our previous round. Interestingly, this time also a few customers have committed. We'll come back to. So every month we are growing in terms of the customers. And if you look at the initially 100 customers, our 100 customers were catering to more than 1 lakh customers. So that kind of data we are processing. So as I mentioned, the implementation is low ticket, so that's the advantage. And eventually we can go for the marketplace also. And if you look at the GTM plans, so there are 3 ways. One is through the channel partners. To give an example, Tally has 1,000 channel partners across India, certified partners, and SAP has also more than 200 partners. And we are tying up with this partner, so every partner is selling along with the Tally or SAP our product. And then there's an inbound and outbound activities other than the channel partner business. So if we look at the unit economics, from the day one, we are unit economics positive since we are taking yearly advance from the customers and the average ticket size is 35,000. If you look at the competition, Microsoft Power BI or Zoho Analytics, there's a manual effort, you need a business analyst, and then the integration problem. That is where our product stands. So as we are offering the ready integrations and then the analytics are also readily available. We are raising 3 crore, and out of that, 1.5 crore has been committed by 3 customers. So that's again the kind of confidence we are getting from our customers that this is the need of the hour, and every customer, every industry would need such products. And not only from one industry, from multiple industries, our customers are investing also. Other than then these are all paying paying customers who are investing. So if you look at the growth plan, we plan to achieve 5 crore in ARR in next 18 months. And in terms of the ERP tie-ups also, we have already, as I mentioned, integrated with more than 10 ERPs. And fortunately, Tally also has, in principle, agreed to co-market Magenta. Very soon, you will be seeing the Magenta on the platform of Tally. So Tally will be promoting Magenta. That's it's already in the process of finalizing. So if you look at the analytics market, so as I mentioned, what we are doing is instead of changing the behavior of the customers, we are integrating the way the customer is doing the business. So not only the ERP data, but also the business data, CRM data, and also we are now covering the manufacturing and the service industries. So a holistic solution, one-stop solution, which covers the existing data rather than telling the customers to change the data, and then they can have the real-time analytics at a click. That's it from my side. Would love to answer.
Hi, I'm Sumit. Really, thank you for such a brilliant software. I mean, we were looking for something like this, and I visited downstairs the exhibition, and now I've already been your customer, right? So, one thing I just wanted to understand that we are using Tele for the finance perspective, and we are using customized ERP because we are into multiple verticals from manufacturing to e-commerce, D2C, B2B, and retail stores as well. So, will Tally and customized ERP both things will be consolidated and can be shown on the dashboard?
Yes, so that's one of the key advantage of our product. So essentially, we have built two products. One is the integration part because that was very complex. So we are the only company who can pick the customized field of the tally also of any ERP. Even SAP B1 kind of product we integrate within few hours. And if there are more than 50,000 manufacturers in India who are using multiple ERPs, who are doing the manufacturing part on the ERP, the different ERP, and then the accounting part on the tally. So we can integrate both the things and then show them together. If you are using Tally and SAP together for two companies, we can integrate. If you are using multiple locations, multiple branches, everything can be consolidated and shown on a single dashboard. So that's the advantage of our product.
The first question is, are you selling directly and through partners?
So majorly we started with the partners. So now we are opening up direct channel also because we realize that it's slightly the partners module is going to take time since Tally is also coming into the picture. They will come, but we need the use cases in every state, every industries, and then the major portion will be through the partners and also other avenues as I mentioned, the outbound by ourselves and the inbound inquiries.
And this 35,000 is per license
Per license per year, yeah.
So one company will be one license.
So our ticket size start from 10,000 rupees per year. So average is 35,000. So for every user, it is around 5,000 rupees. So typically we have seen 5 users, people taking our product. So that's how the 35,000 is.
That includes support and training and implementation.
Yes, yes. Yeah, no. That if it is a ready, if it's a ERP like Tally or something which has standard ERPs, then it does not. We do not charge for the custom implementation, and it includes the support. We need to give support only for the initial couple of days. Once the because it is his own data, so whatever they are maintaining in the ERP, the same is reflected. But the way they can use, and then we are also now builded the notification parts. So imagine having daily in the morning you have a mail or the notification on the mobile that these are the customers where you need to focus on collecting the payment. These are the customers where they are missing, and you can pitch them this product. That kind of intelligence we are building it.
So, what are the efforts going in for R&D product 2.0?
So we will be building we have started working on the algorithms. So that's the 2.0 product R&D we are. So to give an example that these are the customers, the payment chances of payment will be delayed here since we will identify the patterns and then based on that the recommendation engine will start working. So that kind of intelligence, that is number one. Number two is CRM is one element which we are building. So to give a holistic solution in terms of not only the sales, post sales, but pre sales also, and then the manufacturing part, that kind of analytics. How much material is in the work in progress? What are the different stages? Where the material is stuck? What is the average cycle? That kind of analytics.
Since you're a chartered accountant, any plans to add, more features on the audit side of it?
So no, as of now, not. That is not a stand. So even I am a chartered accountant, but I was always into the business, not into the profession. So I'm more looking from the business side rather than particularly one element of it. So that is, we don't feel that we will be adding more value there. It's already there are few things. So we are not working on the GST element and the legal aspects. So there already the ERPs are taking care. So we don't see that we will be adding value there. So wherever we feel that the life of the business owner can be made easy, that is where our role comes into the picture.
Thank you so much.